Hi, JD here from FluxFocus. I'm going to do another example using GHI Electronics Embedded Master in Visual C#. So I'll start a new project in MicroFramework console application, and this one I'll call button push test. First off, I need to add a couple of assembly references. One of them is the Embedded Master library and the other one is Microsoft Spot hardware. And I need to add some references here in the code as well. And GHI Electronics .hardware, and I may not use it, but I'll add system threading as well. And the Spot hardware lets us do some port manipulation, and GHI Electronics hardware has some specific stuff to do with the Embedded Master. So the last time we were just toggling an LED in the last example, and we had out port, and we called it out pin, new output port, and the LED that we were using on the schematic was connected to ET47. So Embedded Master pins ET47, and the initial state was true. This time we're also going to add an input port, and we'll call it in pin, and on the schematic that is connected to, I've decided to use the up button, and that's connected to E4 star, and in here that's enumerated as E4X. The method for input port provides a glitch filter. These buttons that I'm using on my board are mechanically noisy and so electronically noisy, so we're going to use the glitch filter, and I'm going to use the internal pull-up resistor on that pin so that when the button is relaxed it's a logic 1, and when you press the button down that'll be a logic 0. The button is connected to ground on the other side. So I also, at the start here, I want to put some couple of booleans, and one of them is the LED state, and that will be true to begin with. And also I'm going to add another one that I'll call lockout, and that'll be false to begin with. Then we can put in our forever loop, and the first thing I'll do is put a switch in here to read the in pin, and you'll notice there that it'll return a boolean. So I could have done this with an if, but I'm going to do it with a switch case, and I'll start off with false, and I'll just fill in the true there as well. Alright, I'll go back up to false here now. In false, this is when the button is down or being pressed, and the true state is when the button is up or relaxed. So when the button's down, I want to check for the state of that lockout. Now if the lockout is false, I can go ahead and toggle the LED state, and I'll do that first of all using the boolean, and I'll say BLED state equals not BLED state. So if it's true, now it'll be false. If it was false, now it'll be true, and then we'll send it out to our LED. So our LED was out pin, and we're going to just write that boolean, and we're also going to set the lockout now to true. So while ever our finger is on the button, the lockout will be true, and it won't be until we relax our finger off the button that the lockout goes back to false. So we're going round and round this forever loop, and if our finger is always on the button, that lockout will trigger once, and it's not until we release our finger off the button that the lockout becomes false again, and then the next time you press the button you can get into here and toggle the LED. So down here we've got no errors at the moment. Let's build the solution. That's okay, and we need to go into the properties of our solution, into .NET Micro Framework, and select a target for deployment. And the board is connected at the moment, so the device drop down's been populated with a name, and I'll deploy succeeded, and we'll go into start debugging. Okay, and the program is loaded and started, and if I go to the camera, should be able to see the button and the LED there. So if I press the button, you can see the LED toggles on and off, and if I keep my finger on the button, you can see that the LED is not continually flickering. It's not until I release my finger off the button and press it again that it'll allow that trigger again. And the glitch filter is not too bad. I can machine gun the button, and that's fairly responsive. Good enough for menus or changing values in menus and that sort of thing. So I had done this example once before, but the video compression wasn't very good, so this is the second time I've done this. I had a viewer asking why I was using .NET Micro Framework 3, and I'm pretty sure that this this module only supports up to 3, and if you want to start using Micro Framework 4, there's another module that's available, just become available as of this recording, and that supports .NET Micro Framework 4. Thanks for watching. Cheers. See you next time.